Hey everyone, we are back again. So today I just want to speak to you about something which is really important in my life. If only there's one thing that hasn't changed for me during this work from home phase, it is my love for coffee. And I'm sure all of you love coffee a lot. So I just wanted to let you know about one of the easiest ways of making coffee at home in our desired way. So today the video is all about what best coffee that we can get at home. Though it is unlock phase, whatever it is, we all are actually scared of going out and spending some time at the cafeterias, Starbucks, CCDs, or all our favorite places to have a cup of cappuccino or lattes or mochas or any of our favorite coffees. But what if we have an option to make all these kinds of coffees at home? There is one option which I wasn't aware of too until I got this as a gift on my birthday. One of my friends gifted this on my birthday. So this is by Nescafe and the name of this is My Nescafe Connected Mug. This is a Bluetooth coffee making machine which helps you in making all kinds of coffee at home. So today let's speak more about this cute machine which just makes all our wishes come true. Let me go ahead and show the contents which are available in this box, and also I'm going to share the link of Amazon and Flipkart to buy this eConnect mug just in case if you are interested in my description below. So let's go ahead and unbox this and see what all we have in this box. Okay, so the box comes with quite lesser contents in it, though the box looks bigger. It has just got three main components which we need to make the coffee of our desired wish. So it has got a docking station. So this is the docking station that we have, right? And then we have a spatula which helps us in measuring the amount of coffee powder that you need or the sugar sometimes that you need. So the spatula has got two sides. One speaks about the 3 grams and the other one is of 2 grams. So depending on the kind of coffee that you need, you might have to use the varied versions or varied measurements of the spatula. And then comes my favorite, the actual e-mug that we have. So this is how it looks. You really don't need a coffee mug. You can just make coffee in this and you can drink coffee in this. It's super cool. It's super crazy, and I think with the phrase coffee is the new cool, this mug is going to gel up really, really well. So I'm quickly going to take you through through this mug. So this mug has got a cap, and this is the main body of the mug. And now let me twist it, and then it just opens up. And first let's speak about the lid. So the lid has got a pressure release cap. So this is the pressure release cap. You got to keep this pressure release cap open when you're making coffee, which I'm going to let you know shortly in few more seconds while I tell you as in how to make the coffee in this coffee machine. And this is the cap. You might have to use this to drink coffee from this, so from the small hole, and you can just take a sip of coffee from this specific hole here. And then you have pressure release thing here, a pressure release equipment which can be opened easily, and you will have, I'll let you know why exactly do we have to open this. And this is all about the coffee mug cap. And coming to the coffee mug, you have a whisker inside which actually helps us in giving the best cappuccino that you would want it to be. And do not forget that the frother. So the coffee mug has got a frother in it. The frother is really delicate, and while you're cleaning the coffee mug, please do not forget to, remove the frother and clean these two things separately. This is extremely difficult, and that's one of the disadvantages of this coffee mug. I got this coffee mug in Feb and I used it for almost 6 months. By July there was a problem with the frother and it couldn't make coffee for me, so I had to get this replaced because my machine was in warranty. And it's a hell lot of procedure, and you will have to make sure that the cleaning is done as per the instructions which are all available in the manual that you have, a cute user manual that you have, it speaks about the machine totally. How do you have to connect the machine to the docking station to make the coffee, and the cleaning instructions most importantly. So you will have to strictly follow the cleaning instructions within the user manual, which is going to help you in having a long-standing life of this coffee mug. So now I'm going to tell you as in how to make coffee in this machine. For that you would need an app that needs to be installed on your phone, which is nothing but Nescafe eMug app. So when you just open this app is compatible for both Android and iOS. So you really don't have to worry about the compatibility. Once you have the app installed, you will have to pair your app with this coffee machine, which I will let you know once I put all the ingredients into this machine, and then I'll let you know what all you will have to do and what options you have on this app to make coffee. Okay, so now I'm going to make cappuccino, which is my favorite in this machine today. And for that I would need coffee powder, and I'm going to use Nescafe. Why Nescafe? Because I tried using brew and I don't know what the problem was, but I could see the coffee powder sedimenting to the walls of my coffee mug, which really didn't make me feel good, or the taste wasn't so great. So I've decided to stick to Nescafe. Nescafe Gold is an outstanding option just in case if you would want your coffee to be really strong. But for me, a moderate coffee is really good, or moderately strong caffeine content should be really good. And I'm so much in love with this Nescafe Classic, and I'm sure most of you have already used it. So I'm just going to use this. For that, first I'm going to use 30 ml of water. So this is 30 ml of water, and I'm just going to pour it inside my coffee mug. And then I really don't want 3 grams of my coffee powder. Again, you might have a doubt right now as in how do I remember all these. You really don't have to remember all these, because the app that you're going to use is going to let you know the contents that you're going to mix to make that specific coffee that you would want to drink on that day. So you have multiple options like cappuccino, latte, iced coffee, Long Island iced tea. You have a lot of options, and depending upon the kind of coffee that you would want to make, it's going to give you the contents there. So it's really easy, you don't have to memorize about it. So I'm going to use 2 grams of my coffee powder, because that's what is mentioned in the app as well, that for me to make cappuccino, I would need 2 grams of coffee powder. So I just put this inside, and I've already used 30 ml of water, which I would need. Most of you might drink coffee without milk or without sugar. For black tea or black coffee also, you have a recipe which is there in the app, and you can select that specific mode and coffee will be made automatically. But for me, I really need a lot of sugar. So I'm just going to put, I know this is too much, but I think two spoons of sugar is really needed for me, so that's what I'm going to put. You don't really have to add sugar. This specific step of coffee making can be avoided. You don't have to really use sugar, and then if you think that probably you need a little sugar and you're in a mood to use some sugar that day, you can add it later as well. So this step can be totally avoided, and it's totally up to your choice. So for me, I need a lot of sugar, so I just put in 2 spoons of sugar in it. And then I usually use Tetra Pak milk, because you don't have to boil this milk. Usually the milk that you get in regular packets, you might have to boil that milk, but Tetra Paks are actually durable. You can have these long standing, and also you really don't have to boil milk, and you can store it well, right? So you really don't need any more containers or anything else. So I felt this was really little comfortable for me, so I'm going to use the Tetra Pak. Till where do you have to put milk inside the coffee machine? So you have let me show that. So you have a maximum option there, or the maximum mark there, which gives you an indication that you cannot put anything beyond that level. So if you think that you would want to drink a lot more coffee, you can put it till the max level. If you think that that will be too much for you, at least make sure that the frother is completely covered, right? The quantity of the liquid inside this machine should cover the frother. It it shouldn't be lesser than the level of the frother, or it has to, or it shouldn't be beyond max level. So let me put it till max level right now, and then we can see how the app exactly functions. Okay, and I'm going to put cold milk because the mug is designed in such a way that if you would want to choose the cold option, it makes the coffee inside colder. If you would want to use drink hot coffee, it just makes everything inside, or the coffee or it just gives out the hot cappuccino to you. So that is the specification that they have got while making this coffee machine. So all that I do right now is I'll just close this, and I'll have to always ensure that the pressure release cap is open. That's what I did right now, and I put this machine on my docking station. The app shows connected now. The app shows connected now to the coffee mug, and then there are multiple options like I spoke already about. I have cappuccino, I have creamed iced coffee, I have lungo, I have latte. I can get a lot of options, right? But as I said, I'm going to make cappuccino today, so I just selected cappuccino and I clicked on make my coffee, and I clicked on start preparation. So my coffee is done in almost 2 to 3 minutes, and then an alarm rings on your apps with the default Nescafe music, indicating that the coffee is ready, and also the light here, the green light that you see on the coffee machine, will start blinking for probably 5 seconds. That indicates that the coffee is ready inside the machine. So now my coffee is ready, and then I'm just going to turn it off, and I'm going to take it out of the docking station. And this is how my cappuccino is gonna look like. So it's like perfect consistency of cappuccino, and it tastes just amazing. You really don't have to wait because the temperature is not too hot, but yeah, I mean, you can be precautious, but then yeah, you can go ahead and just take a sip of it. You can carry it in your bag if you would want to go anywhere. If you would want to go for a walk, you can just carry it in your hand because it is extremely easy to hold. And then you just will have to open this, and then you can just gulp whenever you would want to. And this is an outstanding way, I guess, because it depends on our mood whether you want to have a cappuccino, whether you want to have maybe iced coffee or anything that you would want. You're going to get it at home. So this was a savior for me in this phase, and I just look forward to that time when I drink coffee on every day. So I thought I would be sharing this with all of you, and then you can also make an opportunity to learn how to make coffee from this coffee machine. So if you liked, please do like the video and also subscribe to my channel. We will be coming shortly with many more topics to discuss. Thank you. Bye bye.